And today we're very fortunate to have somebody who's an outstanding employee at the Greenburgh Library, Vincent Bonacci, and he's going to talk about his experiences dealing with COVID and the struggles he's had, overcoming the odds, and also a very exciting initiative he's working on, a memory project that will be appreciated by people for generations to come. So Vincent, could you maybe tell us a little bit about um, how it felt to have COVID?
Hey, thank you for inviting me to the meeting. I really appreciate it, everybody. My name is Vincent Bonacci, and I've been at the library for over 33 years. I have cerebral palsy and I have a hearing impairment. On April 2nd, I came down with a fever. It wasn't mild. It was nothing like a fever I ever had. It was, it felt like a heat, like dry heat fever. And I had it all day. And then I told my wife at night, and I couldn't find a thermometer to take my temperature, but she found it for me later that night. So I took my temperature with 100.3, which wasn't too high, 100.3. So we called the doctor. The lady who answered the phone told me if your temperature goes up at overnight, go to the emergency room, which at the time didn't want to go to the emergency room because everything was really going bad in the hospitals at the time. So I called my doctor the next morning. He told me to get tested for COVID, that they would call me to set up an appointment. Now, in the meantime, I already prepared for this, so I grabbed my clothes and everything that I needed, I could think of, and went into isolation in this very room I'm in now with the computer. The doctor called me back that morning, to April 3rd, to tell me that I was going to be tested on the 6th, which is a Monday. I went down for the test because I have respiratory illnesses in the past. They wanted me to be tested. I got tested on the 6th, and my wife drove me down. The funny thing was, when I was tested, she why having a swab put up my nose, she told me not to be a drama queen, and I almost died laughing with a swab all the way up the back of my nose, which was very painful, in the back seat of the car. So they told me that I would have to wait 5 days to get the test result at the time. So I came back home. That was the only time I left isolation. Thank God we had 2 bathrooms. I don't know what we would have done if we didn't have a second bathroom. So it got progressively worse during the week. I got weaker as the week wore on. But fortunately, my fever didn't go any higher than 100.5. I took my temperature every 3 hours, every day. By the next weekend, I started coughing. That would be Easter weekend. I started coughing a lot. And I worried that the virus was going to go to my lungs. The I didn't think, I was praying to God that I wasn't gonna die, or I wasn't gonna get my wife sick, more importantly. So, I just stayed in the room. I felt lethargic the whole time. For, for the next week, I felt lethargic, and my wife was leaving food at the door on a table, on a table for me at the door of the room here. So and she served me on a paper plate, so I wouldn't have to worry about. She wouldn't have to worry about cleaning it up. Through her love and the support of my family and friends who texted me, called me all the time, I made it through the first 2 weeks of isolation. The fever broke on the 15th of April, and the last time I registered over 99.5. And then Friday, my body temperature went down. The coughing was still there. And then I just for 3 days I didn't have a temperature after that, and I came out on Monday, 18 days after I went into isolation. This is not the same thing as the flu. It is much worse, and it affects different people in different ways, as you well know. And one of the symptoms was I couldn't taste anything. I lost my appetite, and I smelled a funny smell like oil burning. I smelled the virus. It was horrible for about a week, and then I got better. I still had a cough after the fever left me, but I came out the following Monday, the 20th of April, and I've been feeling better than I have. The only thing is I lost about 12 pounds, which is probably a good thing, but I wouldn't recommend you go on a diet than the coronavirus or anything like that. As far as I wrote a blog for the library about a week and a half later, and some of my colleagues suggested that we start a memory project, a COVID-19 memory project for the town, using my blog as a stepping point. And they really did all the work. I wrote my blog, but my colleague really did the work, and they had the idea for a memory blog. You can go to the website and greenburghlibrary.org and contribute anything you want on the tell about your experience of being locked down, or Mr. Finer, you can talk about your experience of being a town supervisor in the lockdown, what you've seen that's different and difficult and everything. And I'm alive today because of the love and support of the woman next to me, my wife, and my family and friends. Thank you very much for letting me speak to you tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for a very moving.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for all you do at the library and for the town. You've been a great asset to our community and to the library and the town for many years, and we will appreciate your work a lot. So we're glad you're back and looking forward to you doing a lot more for the town in the coming years.
Yeah, I have enjoyed people in the town. I love the people. Hi, Judy.
Also, thank you for what you do for local history to keep that alive in Greenburgh, Vincent.
You're welcome.
Vincent, I'm so glad to see you feeling better and sounding like
So,
yourself.
you too. Thank you.